Oh my God. Okay. Do we have to press a button to be on, or are we on
No,
already?
we're live already, Joe.
All right. Hello. Welcome to Palm Harbor.
Welcome to Palm Harbor. Yes.
Welcome to Gamers on the Edge. This is another lovely Saturday out here. We've got a Project Justice bracket running, courtesy of Juicy and our wonderful, what do we call him, manager, Angel?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll call him that.
We'll call it manager.
The head of the entire organization, the King Kong over there.
Oh,
I'm a little scatterbrained today. You'll have to forgive me, but we got I believe we
have Corny, and then
we have Juicy.
No, we have Professor Loco.
Is it? Professor
we have
Loco?
Angel.
Oh no,
He's up
okay,
there.
that's my bad. I can't see for the life of me. Oh, they're swapped actually. At least we have to swap them around. We are in, what is this, winners round one?
I believe so.
Yes, it is. All right. So, what is your familiarity with Project Justice, Eggy?
I've been playing this game for like a month before, and this game is sick. I basically know the general idea of what you kind of want to do. I kind of understand what most characters do, and that's really it. This game is very simple in the sake of 4 buttons. The only additionals are the button combinations where you can press double punch for grab. You can press double kick to dodge to the side. If you press light punch, light kick, you do your partner A, and then if you do that with heavy punch and heavy kick, you do your partner
And you have your
D.
special inputs as well for your character moves,
And this game is highly defensive heavy. Like, you do not... You can be aggressive, you can just be ungity-bungity, but, like, if someone's defense is better than you, just like right here...
And our team-up techniques are invincible on startup, right? Or they have armor, question
They're
mark?
invincible.
Okay. I don't remember if you take a little bit of damage if you get hit during the start of it, but you just don't go into hit stun.
No, yeah, you are invincible when that super is happening.
Yeah, there we go, right there. There's the team-up attack animation.
And they vary. Some are really, really, like, they advance. Some of them are really safe. Some of them are just kind of weird, actively.
Yeah.
But as you do for a fighting game, you're trying to get people's life down to low. This game is funny where, like, these people are capable of just launching people in the air super far. And also, just, they do funny things.
Short super hit, dude. I don't have a ton of experience with Project Justice. I definitely have played at the local very casually here, but I am familiar enough with fighting game stuff, and this definitely resembles, like, it resembles the EX, the Street Fighter EX games a decent bit, but it's very different in its own way. The movement's a lot faster. You've got, like, you've got a crazy fast sidestep in this game.
Yeah.
And it definitely seems like the jump, the height in this game is crazy. You can get some crazy jumps off of your launchers in this game.
Oh, yeah,
It kind of resembles Marvel versus Capcom games at the time.
Yeah. Because this was made around then, I believe.
It was around then, yeah. Their 3D... Capcom's 3D division was definitely experimental at the time, and this is one of those games that they experimented with.
Yeah.
But Marvel at the time would have also been like, launch into jump into the sky. We got Roberto versus Hideo, and I believe it's Angel playing Roberto, right?
Yep.
Okay.
The soccer player versus one of the teachers. Hideo is kind of like Ken in a sense.
He's a Shoto.
Yeah. So
you got your DP, you got your Hadoken. Does he have like a Tatsu?
He does have a Tatsu.
Okay.
The
my
level
lord.
5. All right.
We got the wheel.
The wheel of justice. Ooh. So, the little thing about supers in this game actively are team attacks. You can just spend 2 bars to use a team attack with another player, and then you can have 5. If you use 5, you do like a level 3, and it's unstoppable. And it's also super safe, and it does a ton of damage. Ooh, super.
What does the team-up mechanic in this game generally do? Because it doesn't seem like it functions like any other tag fighter of the time.
So, depending on which character you activate your team with, they do a special thing. Some have an attack that does damage. Some of them do a thing that gives them a stat up, and the other one just kind of... Yeah, it gives them a stat up and or it heals you. So, to use an example, both of them, Professor Loco.
I believe that is Corny taking game
Oh, was
one.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Go on, continue. I was just making sure I'm keeping track.
Yeah, but So when you call in an assist, what happens is they come in and they do a thing, they power you up, or they do more damage, or they heal you. But the fun thing about this game is if you have one bar, you can call in your assist to come in and intercept them. And then you play a game of neutral where you can't do specials and you don't have command attacks, and you are just kind of basically trying to beat them out. And then if you as the attacker win that neutral game, your super continues. And if as a defender, if you lose it, that just interrupts it in general.
Okay.
So that is basically around what you're trying to do. Like it's a kind of a tug of war in a sense. Also in between rounds, as you can see, you can shoot, you can change at any point to
one of your other characters. Yeah.
But that really depends on the person and on how you want to do it. Oh, a level 5 again.
Would you pick characters to like handle certain matchups of the team if you have to fight against certain characters, ideally, or are you picking base exclusively? Are you like playing a character so you play a point character, then you have like a certain team up that you want, or both? I guess could be the case.
You can do either. Like me personally, I play Natsu because I like how she plays, but I use my 2 partner characters just to basically cover bases. Like if I need more damage or I need more health. But you can play them, like, if you learn 3 characters and you're like, this is not a good matchup when you pick round start. In between rounds, you can switch it even if you win or lose. So you can choose however you want to.
Pretty cool.
Ooh, they're blocking.
So
no punish.
Corny is currently down on health, but he's up around at the moment. I believe we're doing 2 out of 3?
I believe so.
Yeah, it'll be – hold on. Kevin, is it 2 out of 3?
Is it 2 out of 3?
Okay, yeah, so we're doing best of 3.
Yeah.
But currently, Corny is up set point right now against Profe Loco.
So, like saying, as I said, Hideo is more of like a Shoto, but Roberto is a weird, I think, pseudo-grappler. Like,
grappler? I feel like he's more of like a general set play character. Like, you get the knockdown with him, and then you like kind of move around with like his like dive that Angel just used there for a second ago. And then you kind of try to mix up your opponent, I feel. But maybe I'm mistaken on what Roberto does.
Well, yeah. So he has that little dance and sway that kind of messes with the screen. He can do, I believe, a slide that's low and then an overhead, I believe.
I believe so.
But what he really wants to do is he wants to hit you with a combo, with another level 5. He wants to hit you with a combo because he has a command grab that drags you down and kicks you. He can then run up, launch you for a setup. Or he can do a super, which does his soccer ball on the floor just for more damage. Ooh!
That's going to kill, I think, right? Is it?
Yes, it.
Nope,
no, he's
barely
any life. Oh my gosh!
Do you have chip kill in this game?
No, there's no chip in this game.
No chip kill. Interesting.
So you
pretty
can
early for that.
Keep blocking. By the way, in this game, oh my goodness!
Yeah, that's the slide I was
thinking
of. Oh, almost. Angel dropped it. He might die for it. All right. Nice.
Oh!
Angel goes up a game. We go to game 3. All right. Angel played the end of that round pretty well. He actually he played carefully, and he took his openings that Corny was giving him off of mostly jumping and I think throwing projectile in an open space, like a really far away space to where Angel could react.
Yeah, for sure. That little sway is also like you could dodge. Every character has a dodge, but that sway is like super good.
Yeah, because Roberto's is like really like aggressive. Like he moves out of the way and also covers a lot of distance.
Yeah. Ooh, back turn.
What a grab. All right, what's Angel going to do with this? He's closing the gap.
Oh, he guessed correct, though.
He tried.
Also, if you ever see a grab whiff right in front of a first base, there is high and low grabs. If you grab low when you whiff, Oh, no.
Ooh. Oh, we're doing the minigame. Okay, yeah.
And as you saw, he won, so now he has the best assist in the game. Gives him guts up, life up, and max meter.
Incredible.
It's pretty funny.
Did Angel just look up this team and saw it was like one of the better teams of the game?
I believe Kevin definitely gave him this team.
Okay, that's funny. That's about what I expected.
In the words of like Kevin, Angel is playing Roberto because of soccer, but Chairwoman covers health meter and everything, and then Batsu is his backup.
Okay. Corny's still very much in this despite the buff that Angel got. Is it a limited time buff? It seems like it's gone away.
No, it's not limited.
Okay, so it's there the entire time?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, jab,
Nice
jab.
kill. Yes,
yep.
sir.
Oh, my
Nice follow-up from Angel. Actually, very good. Making use of the dive with Roberto, which you mentioned earlier, which you use to, like, after you get, like, an air combo on the opponent, you grab them out of the sky and take them to the ground.
Yep.
Yeah.
Roberto is one of the better characters in this game.
I think he's supposed to be, like, pretty high up on the tier list. I know he was, like, the best character in Rival Schools. But I don't know what the tier list for Project Justice looks like.
Right now, the Nurse and I believe, actually, it's the Nurse and then Zaki is one of the top tiers of the game. But I don't really know the tier list too
What
much.
in the world? He's flipping over his head. Okay, we get the Shin Shoryuken. What's Jake going to do with it? Nice cross up. Gets thrown, though. I did like the run under from Jake there.
It was a good
Not
attempt for a
bad
mix-up.
idea. He did get thrown, though.
That was definitely super. Ooh,
I
with
think
the throw.
Okay. Is that alpha counter?
Oh, my God. So
Oh,
funny
that's
thing, if you do Team Super, you can get thrown out of it.
Oh, that's funny.
So if you can guess correctly.
Oh, like the
yeah.
explosion around you?
Yeah.
Okay, so, oh, it probably is. Okay, yeah, never mind then. All right, cool.
Oh, wait.
Oh, Angel got
Angel took it?
it? Angel took it 2-1.
Oh, my goodness.
Good pull from behind there from Angel. Excellent work.
That was really good, actually.
Nice stuff. All right, Angel's going to move up in the bracket. We'll see Corny in losers playing against. Let me see where he's going to end up here. He's on loser of B. Okay, so he doesn't have an opponent yet. He'll be waiting for one.
That was, I won't lie, I didn't think Angel was going to win that.
I also generally think Angel is not going to win some of these.
And
then he kind of surprises me.
Yeah, he did an actual combo with Roberto, and I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, I was surprised to see even like a basic combo. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, no, it was pretty.
The man manages to surprise you when it counts.
It also, this game is surprisingly simple. Like, you can look at it and you can be like, oh my God, we're doing crazy things. No, this game is super easy.
It's pretty normal. Not normal. Pretty basic.
But that's why I think it's fun.
I agree. Cool. All right, who we got coming up next?
I believe it would be Green Duck and Jet Set Ringo.
Is that who you have on the stream coming up?
I believe so.
It looks like it, yeah. All right, here we go. These two are playing each other in casuals for about an hour before now, so this is going to be funny to see how this turns out.
So, let's see. All
right.
I know Corey has been playing.
On left? Yeah, he's on left.
Yeah, Corey's on left. I know Corey's been playing Roy and Zaki for the casual, so maybe he sticks with Roy.
I assume he will stick with Roy, but we'll see what happens. I did see him playing Zaki for a minute.
And then Jet Set Ringo has a Hio, and then I thought he was also playing Roy, but I could be.
I don't know. Oh, let me reset the score. All
Angel, who taught you how to
There we
do
go.
that combo?
I cheated.
You cheated. Yep,
Yeah, he looked it up online is what that means.
Sounds about right.
He looked it up online or Kevin sent him a link to a video. One of those two things. I'm a little surprised. I did hear that Angel was actually kind of practicing a little bit for today, so that was surprising to hear that he entered a bracket and actually played the game a little bit.
I mean, when we first played, he liked the game. We were playing, everyone. Were having fun.
He said he had a good time. I was just like, I don't ever see Angel try to play something for bracket outside of like Peggle.
That's fair. That's fair.
I've never seen him on it, so I could not tell you.
Actually, no, I've never seen him on it either. All right, we are here. Green Duck versus
All
Jet Set
right,
Ringo.
here we go. We're starting with Hyo. Oh no, Isaiah is on left. Let me fix that.
So, as you can see, the funny haha gimmick, Hyo has a sword.
Yes, Hyo is this the sword? Okay, so the sword seems like it's part of his normals.
Yes.
All right, exciting. Or I guess like part of his chain normals.
Yes. And then Roy is the token American of the Japanese game.
Yes, him and
But-
Tiffany, I think both are that.
Yep. And Bowman, I believe, is the black dude.
I
that's also there.
don't. I think Bowman is too, but I'm not 100%.
Oh, all right. See, as you can see, like Green Duck is currently trying to use tardy counters. When you
With
are blocking, you can cancel anything into a tardy counter.
I think that is the case that I've been told.
But
Oh.
it's not like alpha counters or anything like that. Like, you can cancel it from guard, like block stun, but
Yeah.
it doesn't give you invincibility, and you have so if they continue the string, it hits you.
You will hit. Okay.
Also, when you activate tardy counter, that move is slower. Slower.
Oh, that's
than.
interesting.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the frame data changes. That move comes out a little slower.
That's a decently complex way to change up alpha counter
Yeah.
from like what it is in the normal Capcom fare at the time, like Darkstalkers and Street Fighter Alpha 2.
Yeah. So when you are seeing a block string or anything, it's usually like jab, jab, and to, if they do a command normal, to catch your tardy counter.
Got you.
If they don't and you guess correctly, you can punish them. But if they do, you get smacked, and then you waste the tardy counter.
Okay. All right, well, Green Duck took the first round. Looks like he's got not as much control over this one, though, as Jet Set Ringo has got a pretty massive life lead. on Green Duck.
Ooh.
Elijah, I think your food is.
My
yeah.
food. Thank you, friend.
Where'd this come from?
He asked everyone.
No, like where do you order from?
Oh, Chili's.
Oh, interesting. I'm gonna go get some wings later from I don't remember what it's called. Whiskey Wings, I think is what it is.
Dang.
All right. Seems like, oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, Jet Set Ringo takes round 2. We're
All
currently
right.
pretty even on this one, but Corey gets the start.
Ooh,
was that not a throw?
That is
I guess
not
that was a
command
hit.
grab.
Interesting.
No, that is a hit throw.
Interesting. All
This
right.
game is, like I said, there are some weird actions in this game.
There seems to be a bit of deceit going on in this game.
Yeah, you can get away with a lot. Like, some of the supers, they look like they should be
Oh.
unsafe, but they're not. Ooh,
And
and
then
then
surprised Corey's not taking these like air hits he gets and like trying to like wait for them before he goes under. I think that would be a bit more effective than walking under like way too early as he's been doing.
yeah, I'm also surprised he's not hopping after he does any of his launchers, but I don't know if he knows that.
Oh, big hit. All right.
Oh,
Oh.
he would try to go for grab.
Yeah, you can tell he's the American. He's saying the random English words.
Yeah.
Oh, no chip kill.
He can
All
play
right.
if he plays this nicely, you'll be fine.
Corey can do it. Yeah, he's pretty low, but I don't know. Jet Set Ringo keeping up pretty well on the mid screen here, not giving away too much.
Oh my
It's gonna be
goodness.
pretty tough though. Any of that? Okay,
Yeah.
he takes it. Game 1 goes to Jet Set Ringo.
That was a very good jab right there.
It was no, that was.
This game
You had more health than him, and he still could have killed you.
yeah. This game's neutral is kind of that. Like I sell myself as the haha funny gorilla man who plays like Leo and silly simple characters, but this game's neutral is insane.
It's pretty vicious, mostly because getting the hit seems like it's rewarding, but not as rewarding as it could be.
Yeah, it's funny because like
It seems like your damage is all in like the big launcher you get, like that right there.
Yes.
But Corey's not getting like the proper follow up. It seems like.
no, but in this game, if you out
There we
neutral
go.
your opponent, you'll be fine. Yeah, like a combo like that will rack up damage.
Oh, whiffs.
Ooh.
All right. Well, I don't know if Corey wanted the tardy counter there, but making it work right now. Jet Set Ringo gets a hit, takes it to the air juggle. Side switch.
Ooh, nice punch.
That's going to hit, yep. Really good way to punish projectile from mid-screen, honestly. Blocking.
Oh,
All right, that should
yes,
be a kill.
jump up.
Unless we
No.
don't ever kill, ever. It hits, yeah, with
Yeah.
punish.
And Kyo is gonna get as the assist gives him health. So
They're both a little even. I think Kyo's got slightly more health. Now he has less. Exciting.
that should not feel safe.
All right,
What a
Duck takes round 1 of game 2. Really respectful play from both players. No one's really trying to give away too much. I think so far the most crazy thing I've seen is Jet Set Ringo taking the guess on projectile from Roy at mid-screen and succeeding
Yeah.
with the super.
Both players are definitely playing fundamental footsies right now.
We are playing the most fundamental of
I think
footsies.
like Jet Set I've seen play this game.
Does the trash can just appear for that sequence?
Oh, yes.
That's funny.
That there are some command normals and some supers where just an item will pull up and you get hit into it.
Okay, that's funny.
Ooh.
All right.
I don't know if he
The
can do
side
super
switch.
off of
Nice
that.
side switch, actually. Didn't get anything really meaty off of it, but I wonder if you can like throw off of the landing on the side switch there, and that would be a better option than trying to go for like a button.
I think so, maybe. Because like Angel was doing throw after for the side switch and catching
Well, I
him.
think Angel did it when he was the one that was he was the one being side switched.
Oh.
I don't know how like the landing recovery. Yeah, I don't know how the landing recovery is in this game. Whenever you're the one like landing for
If
it.
you're actionable at any state, you're definitely capable
Sorry,
of blocking.
I don't know
so.
how run stop is, how tight run stop
Oh,
is.
it's
I assume you take a second to stop and to do an action, so I don't know how viable like run under a button is.
I don't believe so. I think run stop's pretty instant.
Like I see this scenario where like Isaiah runs through him and he has to turn around with a button, or he has to like stop and then full turn around.
Yeah.
And I think that stuff might make it so it's hard for him to really like actually do like a mix up.
Yeah, it does do the Tekken thing where like if they jump behind you and you don't press a button, your character will not turn around.
Okay, got you. Is it hit?
Ooh.
Nope, blocks it midair. We do have air blocks in this game. Jet Set Ringo is on set point. He takes it. Competitive set from both players, 2-0, but it was close.
All right. Well, I have to go play on stream, so I'll see you guys later. I'm going to give this a Jet Set.
I don't know who's joining me, but I'll be over here until they have enough people. Is it Jet Set Ringo himself incoming? All right, we got Jet Set Ringo coming onto the mic. How you feeling about that one, brother? I don't know.
This game is spooky, y'all.
Yeah, it seems a bit tough, actually.
This game
So,
is spooky.
so I was asking Elijah about this, and he can give you some confirmation on it.
Mm-hmm.
When you get the run under after you do the launcher like you were doing, do you get like an actual mix, or does it take a long time for the button to come out when you're turned around? Because it seems like it takes a second.
So there is a recovery for stopping dashing.
Okay, that seemed
and
to be the
then
case.
there is a startup for the crouch,
2-0.
and then the button comes out. Yeah, it was 2-0.
Would you
So-
say? Sorry, repeat the last part again.
And then on top of that, there is a startup for the crouch, and then getting the button to come out.
Oh.
So it's pretty finicky, but essentially what you have to do is once you recognize that they tech, you have to buffer. You have to dash, and then you have to buffer holding crouch and your low option while they are while they're in turnaround. Otherwise, what will end up happening is you'll miss your opportunity for the crouch, and you'll instead get a turnaround kick. And a turnaround kick will put them in a corkscrew, and it'll make them tech, and you'll get decent Oki.
Okay.
But you won't get your 50-50. But you can get a 50-50, and it is real. You can, in fact, get a left-right.
All right, because I was wondering that, and I thought, how real is it that you get a left-right here because of the run stop and everything? But if that is the case, all right, that is
Yeah.
interesting.
You
Does throw feel like a viable option there, too, when they're landing? Or is there, like, a lot of throw invincibility?
There, from what I've played in casuals outside of, like, while the stream is up, it doesn't seem like there is throw protection in this game.
Okay.
It seems like once your general invincibility ends, you are throwable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff.
Looks like
All
these
right.
guys are these guys are gonna go for, from what I imagine, a pretty standard team. Shoma looks pretty interesting on that team, but really, what I'm really interested in is his volleyball character.
Yeah, so
I have seen Elijah do some stuff.
So I know Elijah got top 8 at Project Justice at CEO, and apparently the Natsu was throwing a lot of people off. I didn't actually watch him, but he was apparently doing good work. But Initial B right now is literally just doing the basic fundamentals of light pressure.
Yeah, he's understanding that Roy has got a really strong 5A. He's applying that pressure as he needs to, but it seems like he hasn't really found a definitive way to deal with the Natsu like low pressure string sequence that he can actually, that Elijah or Eggy can actually get a follow-up off of.
Wow, that was like that
Yeah.
was actually the realest combo I think we've seen so far on the stream.
Yeah.
It seems like Elijah does in fact have like some stuff on lockdown with Natsu.
Yeah,
he did
he's
practice.
playing this game outside. The weird thing about this character is that move right there is like weirdly safe. Like, you have to understand that it is happening, and then you have to commit to an option, because you'll see there earlier he blocked that low dive attack with the trail. He did a tardy cancel into a super, and he still wasn't able to fully punish that move.
Oh.
Okay.
Currently sitting back and forth trying to get a hit here.
Yep.
Both players low.
These neither one of them is really willing to play neutral with the other one. It just kind of seems like they're both relying on each of their characters' unique gimmicks. Roy using those fast jabs, and Natsu using that low pressure sequence that can lead into a launcher if you're not careful. Initial B now thinking if he switches to a character with some projectile play, he might be able to keep her at bay long enough to find an answer, maybe even get an extension himself.
I think so, yeah. It might be the right call. We'll see how Eggy deals with the zoning that Kyosuke offers. Seems like mostly it's going fine right now, but Eggy is currently close enough to him to start pressure.
Yeah. Neither of these players have actually utilized the meter that they have in front of them. Ooh,
Oh, big
Eggy
hit.
with the combo extension.
You gotta get full damage off of this? Nope.
Oh my God, whips the volleyball.
It's fine. We are okay. He's
Oh my
running
God,
right
the
in.
coach forgot to restock.
Oh, gets
Oh
the
my God.
sliding punch.
Oh my God, let me dirty up your J's, teacher man.
Oh.
All right.
This is actually really bad for Initial
Yep.
B. Yeah, big punish.
Punish. And then it's going to kill.
Should kill if he
and
gets the
that
super.
should
Oh, he doesn't
be
need the super. He got it.
Game 1.
Let's go. All right. Eggy takes, game 1.
Before you're able to tech out of it, in that situation, you're actually able to get 3 loops of light, light. So you go light, light, pause, light, light, pause, light, light. And then you can extend into whatever ender you want. And they're all generally fairly, what's the word? Like character dependent.
Okay.
The amount of time you have to wait. It's not necessarily different combo routes you have to do, but like timing.
Just different timing per character, depending on the character you're fighting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they'll like fall out of it sooner.
Yeah,
Okay.
because some of them are like small and average. There's a lot of different heights in this game.
All right, we got Shoma up on point this time.
Okay. Oh, I think that was just like a standard alpha counter.
All right.
Okay.
It's getting started here.
Are you going to spin the meter?
Yep.
Yup, gets it. Aerial
That's it.
reset. You get good Oki. Decides not to do anything with it. Okay. Both of these people,
We are jumping.
captains of their respective teams. Who holds the balls the best? Oh my
turns out it's
goodness!
Natsu.
That was absolutely insane.
That was a crazy
I don't
roll,
know
yeah.
if that was a
Gets the
read or
serve.
if this man decided, Lord, hear me, I will roll.
I will roll and I will slide.
I will slide. That character gets a double jump. Yo, ban him. Get him out of here. Okay.
All
Falling
right.
attack goes for the overhead. Unfortunately, Shoma, as cool as his character looks, fairly slow on their attacks compared to someone like Roy. That overhead completely reactable as it comes out.
Eggy gets a big conversion mid-air, takes the Oki.
And it's getting to the point. Oh my God!
A sit-out
empty
power
jump,
bomb.
An empty jump into a grab. That was absolutely insane. I know this man is feeling himself.
What's the
if you're doing
volleyball
empty
player
jump grabs.
doing with a sit-out power bomb? Let's go.
You know, in a high school that prioritizes team sports, you probably got to learn all sorts.
I guess you do. Damn.
You're like, you know what? Not only do I play volleyball, I also play wrestling.
Eggy stuffs the alpha counter in complete control of this match right now.
Yeah.
Looking nice.
Natsu is really, really fast, and that pressure is hard to deal with. And Shoma, on the other hand, again,
Yes, sir.
pretty small butt.
Is this
Okay,
like a-
sets up.
Oh, okay. You got it.
Sets up, but doesn't actually run up to get the
It
extension.
didn't. I mean, that didn't do anything, but that also looks like in,
It looks like it
any
could be
other
an issue.
scenario that looks like a crazy super.
Looks like it could be an issue. Okay,
Yeah.
just a rising jump.
Gets the hit.
Presses a button. Team up technique. Oh,
Turn
party
into the
technique.
wheel. That's a lot of damage. Wow.
All right, and this will be now in control of this situation. Let's see what we can get. Be aware of that pressure. Understand what Elijah likes to do with those lows. Tries to fish
with
for
the
those
throw.
launchers.
I think it would behoove Elijah
Okay,
to do
drops
some.
it.
Yep, never
Gets
mind. He
another
did
chance.
exactly what I was going to say he should have done.
One more chance. One more chance. Ain't over to
No
the fat
chip
lady
kill.
sings.
You can afford to play a little slow, though
Yep.
the timer is counting. I think. Do we have a timer on here?
We do have 5 meter.
Okay.
You don't want to go out losing all that without you spinning the meter.
He gets the hit, takes
Oh,
it. Game 2
nice.
to Elijah goes up in the bracket.
Into to Elijah.
Oh, okay. Solid set from initial B. We'll see if he's able to come up through losers, but Eggy proving to be the guy to beat this bracket, I believe, after his CEO run.
That character is looking pretty disgusting.
Nice. Huh? You'll be fine. I believe in you.
Yeah, you'll be fine,
He's
Angel.
gonna
Don't worry
he's
about
gonna
it.
lose.
He's going to get
He's gonna get his
absolutely
ass beat.
disintegrated. I cannot believe this. It's going to be like watching
All right.
a massacre.
Oh, it's Juicy and Angel. Yeah, no, he's not winning this. We'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll only wish the best for our players over here. Juicy, and we got Profe Loco. All right, I'm trying to remember who Kevin plays. He's still playing the swimmer?
Kevin definitely plays the swimmer, whatever their name is.
Can't remember the name off the top of my
Yeah,
head. Okay, yeah,
Inpatsu.
we're going with it. In Patsu? Oh, Nagare. Okay.
Another character that is really good at pressuring with lows. Kevin really likes to do a low sequence confirm into super, get a launcher off of it, and extend off of
I
it.
remember this. He loved doing this at mid-screen.
Yep.
All right, misses the super to confirm off of the hit there. And he's going to
Angel-
Angel whiffs
I
completely
can't
on that
tell.
ball.
I can't tell if they ducked it or if it just went into the background a little bit.
I think it went away from Nagare. A nice throw from Angel.
No
All right,
meter now.
runs
Angel
up.
can, if Angel can land a team technique, he can get it for free without any challenge, without any team assist. Angel deciding he's going to stay in the background.
Gets the hit.
Oh my God. He's giving him CPR. You're the one causing the need for CPR.
Yep, it's going to be tough to play at that mid-range with Roberto. You got to stay farther away or go in with your slides, I think, if
That
you're going to
was-
try to challenge Kevin.
That was weird. That's unfortunate.
All right,
And he's not dead yet.
Oh, that was an interaction. All right, round 1 goes to Juicy.
First time
Well-
I've seen him do that full combo without canceling into the super.
Will Angel be able to adjust to... Oh, wait, never mind. Apparently we switched to Burning Batsu.
I think he might be feeling bad for Angel here. I think he's switching to a more generic type of character.
A generic type of character that he can just
Yeah.
rush him down with.
Yep. Okay. Angel gets the
All right,
grab.
he gets the grab. What are we going to do with it? Ball.
Angel, it's not impossible. In fact, I wouldn't even say difficult for Angel to win around here. He just needs to be aware.
All right, good start. I do need to see Angel be a bit more aggressive when he gets these hits. He is backing off when he gets them, and I think you definitely, with Roberto, want to start using your slides a bit more once you get the knockdown.
Oh my
This is
God!
dead. This is
Command
dead, yeah.
grab.
The ease and a drop. That's crazy. Oh, let me reset the
He
score.
said, "Let me turn my body into blue, and let me say something to you."
He ain't going to hit anyone with a mix-up.
Yeah, these guys are over here talking about getting mix-ups. Mix-ups are not happening.
There are no mix-ups happening in
how,
this
how
set.
how do I tell you?
How do I tell you?
How
We're
do I
gonna
tell
press.
you?
We're gonna press the lows, and Angel's gonna get hit by them.
Yeah. Angel, you have to crouch.
You have to crouch block. All right. Well, he got hit by a mid here, so can't blame him on that one.
Damn. I think you can blame him even more for that.
I think so. All right. Yep. We're Angel opting to back away.
What do you do when you get your shins touched by an Olympic swimmer? Michael Phelps is out here collecting kneecaps.
The super's not reaching, dog. You got to do other stuff.
Okay.
He misses
Angel
the,
going for the full goalie dive.
misses the dive. Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, Angel, you got a crouch block.
Kevin is in complete control right
you got
now.
a crouch block, buddy.
He's dead.
Oh my. Wait, he grabbed him out of it.
My bad.
Unless not all is lost. He's still got a little bit of HP.
All right. That's round 1 to Juicy of game 2.
Round 1.
Looking pretty commanding here. Is he going to switch to Hideo? He sure is.
What can we say? It's do or die time. Bracket point. Or I'm sorry, not bracket point.
It's set point, yeah.
Set point for Angel. Angel has plenty of tools to make this comeback. A little bit low on meter.
Oh, nice
but
flip. He gets in.
This isn't impossible. Kevin playing at a beautiful range. Gets the launcher, extends but drops it.
Gets thrown on landing.
Yo, these are some grimy grabs, dog. Did you see that?
I did.
He kneed him in the forehead and then headbutted him 10 feet away from him.
Kevin is just messing with him at
Oh
this
my
point.
God. Do you see all
Nice
of these
launcher.
Do you see all of these head hits that Juicy is taking? He's like activating a CTE demon in him. That's probably why he's going so crazy.
We need to get this man a helmet.
The CTE demon is activating. Do you see this? One more hit'll do it.
All right, Juicy takes the
All right.
set.
Turns out Hideo, I thought Hideo would be like Ryu. No, he's like Akuma.
He's like if you took Ryu. He's got shades. I didn't even know that. Holy crap, that goes
took
hard.
off his normal glasses and replaced
it with shades. No, yeah, he's like Ryu if Ryu had Akuma's Aerodokens, I guess.
Absolutely insane. And a dive kick. A repeatable dive kick. A dive kick super.
What a character. All right, we'll see Kevin later up in the bracket. He'll be playing
It's looking gross.
the winner.
think
Oh no,
I'm up now.
He should be playing Elijah in a suit. I think you are next. I don't know.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
see
you're
Ryan
playing
on
playing
screen.
Ryan, yeah.
All right. I will bid
Is
you
it on stream?
adieu.
All right, I'll see you in a minute, sir, more than likely. We got Eggy joining us on commentary again. We'll be cycling through him and Jet Set Ringo until enough people are gone. Okay, Okay.
I've returned.
The Eggy is back. Okay, so how are we feeling about our chances against Kevin?
Oh, me? Oh, I'm against
You're playing
Kevin
against Kevin,
next?
yeah.
Kevin and I have been practicing. No, well, Kevin and I have some sets together, and usually kind of back and forth-ish. But usually it is in Kevin's favor, so
We'll see what happens. Do you struggle with Nagade in any real way?
I don't struggle with any of the characters Kevin puts out.
Uh-huh.
I do struggle with getting, like, he mixes it up. He's really good at mixing up his approaches, especially with all his characters. Like, his Burning Batsu and his Naze is miserable.
Okay. What's up? Twitch? Wait. Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay. Make this big screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, yeah, top right.
Yeah. And then
What?
the little pencil.
Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, am I changing it? Am I changing it? Okay, yeah.
But, all right. We are back. Ryan is playing Kyoko, who is the nurse and who is also one of the top tiers. She is relatively rough to fight because, like, she's one of those characters where she's high execution in a sense, but, like, you get a lot for learning the execution. She is like a low-key a grappler. She has grapples, one grapple that she is capable of commanding into super, so you are forced to now play this game. And then she gets to do that.
Exciting. Okay, yeah. Isaiah seems like he's struggling a decent amount with Kyoko right now.
But she also has she's also really mean in the sense of, like, that command grab is really good.
Nice super from Jet Set Ringo. I put ring and not the O. My mistake.
Oh, no.
There we go. We fixed it. I got there in time.
But
Nice stuffing of the alpha counter.
she also has a button where she does, like, a knee and then a kick down. That is plus. That is, like, you are playing the game.
Okay. Ryan takes game one pretty convincingly. Looking pretty good with the Kyoko.
So,
What is
what's up?
I'm trying to think. What is Kyoko like doing at neutral exactly?
She is basically pressing. She has really good long range, like, crouching moves. So she's forcing you to stand, and then she has a advancing command grab that lets you combo into team super. And so she is trying to force you to do that because if you crouch it, I believe, she whiffs.
Okay. Jet Set Ringo taking the offensive very heavily in this game this time after the first game.
But the issue is that, like, she is capable of bringing it back with one or two combos.
Oh, that might be it.
And to which now he is forced. Oh, I'm surprised he held that. Because he could have teamed wasted a bar and stopped that.
Crazy. I don't know if he actually. I don't even know if he knows actually.
I hope. I've seen him do it. I believe he does.
That's crazy. All right, he's making it happen. He's making it happen. It's fine. Maybe not. This looks a little tough for Ringo. I don't know if he's, like, too familiar with what Kyoko does.
You can once you find out that kick move, Kyoko is basically you're using Play-Doh. You can make it and break and whatever you want to do with it.
Okay, we're jockeying a bit. Okay,
punish.
What a whiff punish.
No follow-up.
The mother of I spent the first bar, I'm going to spend it again just to see. All right, we get the kicks in there. No follow-up. Ooh, that's a big whiff. Is he dead for that?
Oh. No, this is one more interaction.
We got one more. Oh, wow. Wake up throw. Interesting. All right, that's game two to Ryan. That's the set, I believe. Yeah, we're hopping out off of that one. Pretty tough. It was I think game two went a lot better for Ringo there, but it seems like he didn't understand how to close it out.
That one is a weird thing where, like, this character, you can give it to a beginner, and if you're not actively playing and using the game's mechanics, it's gonna be a uphill battle.
Okay.
Like any other character, you could play neutral, you could play the game, it's fine. But then there's the top tiers where, like, actively, you have to use the mechanics of the game.
Okay, got you. All right, well, Jet Set Ringo's going to drop down to losers after that one. We'll see if he's able to pull his way back up. I believe in him. And Ryan looks like he's going to be a bit of trouble going forward.
Yeah.
Which is about to be expected whenever we have these brackets. Ryan usually tends to be, like, pretty tough to deal with.
You're the whole top-tier team.
Yeah.
So, truth be told, it's gonna be a bit. It's gonna be a bit.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know how experienced Ryan is with that. If you and Kevin know enough what you're doing, you should be fine.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens.
Oh yeah. All right.
All right. Here we go. Good luck.
Jet Set Ringo, you better get in here and commentate. Here, come here and commentate.
We got Ringo coming back over here to commentate. It's gonna be cycling through him and Eggy for a hot minute. All right, so we got
Hello.
GC on left.
I'm back from getting gimmicked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So turns out half of that shit he was doing was fake, and I just didn't know because it was like, oh, it's a command grab. Turns out you can tech out of the command grab.
I didn't know that,
You
actually.
can mash out of the command grab, but if you just let it happen, it'll do the whole thing. And so I just got command grabbed, and I was like, all right, well, I guess I got command grabbed. This character's kind of ridiculous. Turns out I was getting gimmicked for the whole set.
Apparently she is, like, one of the top tiers, but, like, what Elijah told me is that you have to kind of use system mechanics against a lot of her stuff, too. I don't really know what that means entirely, but, like, yeah.
I think I was doing fine
I think
for
you
a
were
good
doing
amount of
fine.
time,
I think in game
and then
two-
I got gimmicked.
I think in game 2 you were doing way better.
All right, they're just going. They're just,
Just
going
going
right, for
right
it.
in. Yeah, all right. Elijah gets the hit and moves ahead immediately.
No one's taking a button check. No one needs it. Oh my
Nah,
god.
we don't need it. I will say this is one matchup where it does seem like Eggy does have a bit of an easier time playing against than other characters do, because I know Kevin likes to do his little flipper attack,
Yeah.
and that seems like a lot of characters struggle with that, but Natsu's got a lot longer reach than some other characters do, so you can kind of play in his space a bit more.
And I mean, it also kind of seems to be a situation where Nagare can dish it but can't take it.
Yeah.
Has a lot of like decent like what's the word I'm looking for? Mid-range buttons.
Mid-range pokes.
Pretty good footsies enabler.
Whoa.
But I mean, you know, then there's Nagare. Yay! He said,
Home run!
"Get out of here!" Ah!
That
Said
was
ding, ding,
crazy. All right, we opted to switch to Burning Batsu, I guess, to play
Yep.
at a more comfortable range away from Eggy.
Honestly, it seems like specifically against Eggy,
Yeah.
you probably want characters that are either really good in like aerial engagements because you jump sometimes, or someone like a dive kick, or some sort of like aerial engagement tool like how Burning Batsu does, or
Nice
someone
roll.
who can deal with punishes from lows good. And I'm not really sure if Burning Batsu has that. What we do know right now is that he's finding himself in very unfavorable situations, even if he's not necessarily losing per se this round. Eggy is getting away with a lot of stuff.
Gets the hit. That's going to be
Nice.
massive. We need to take this pressure scenario. Can't let
Gets
Kevin
the
get
full
away.
jump so he can get the super afterwards.
The hit. All right, this is going to be big.
Okay, he goes right back to fireball gameplay.
Interesting. That
Okay.
should be. Oh, no, he
No!
drops it. All right, this is going to be a huge amount of
That
damage.
might kill,
It might
actually.
kill. Yeah.
Is he dead?
He's dead.
Don't even ask it.
Oh, baby.
Oh my goodness, the triple ulcer creator. Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ. Tell me how that hernia tastes in the hospital.
All right, we're going to round 3. That could have gone either
Mhm.
player's way, so I don't think there's a lot Eggy has to do to adjust. He just has to like I
play
think
better.
Yeah, just move better.
Just to move better. Engage in the system mechanics more. Or gimmick him out. Gimmick him out with that crazy low. That low that he does that spaces out really insanely. That move really is something. I mean,
There's a command for sidestep in this game, right?
yes, it is. It is.
Is it
both,
2 punch buttons or
Nah, it's both kicks,
okay?
left and right.
I would
Or
wonder
up and down.
I would wonder why you wouldn't be using that a bit more instead of having to bother with the normal fireball game, but it's still doing him fine to play it, so whatever, I guess.
I think he's dead here. I can't see the life total in front of that. Yeah. That's
All
it.
right. Eggy takes game one pretty solidly. That second round seemed a bit tougher for him, but I think he was still adjusting to having to deal with the changeup and the matchup. But game three seemed like he was a bit more comfortable.
I think that in a matchup like this, the deciding factor is going to be the person who is able to start that mid-range engagement. Elijah, exactly like that.
Nice.
Whoever wins that initial mid-range engagement gets their combo, and then they get that Oki, right?
And then you get to roll with the ball from
See?
there.
And now, here's the thing. Juicy has concocted a fabulous plan where he's realizing his fireball on the ground cannot connect with Natsu when she does her roll, but the aerial one pointed at the ground can. The issue with that is that roll has iframes over the projectile, and sometimes he just rolls straight through it.
The 45-degree angle is a bit safer to generally cover most approaches, but it does seem like Natsu just does not care.
Yeah.
Now, she cared about that, though. Oh, that was
no punish, though?
Yeah.
Or punish, though.
I think Elijah woke up too late to get the punish. I think he just recovered, but yeah. It was not a great situation for Kevin in general to whiff that on the ground.
Last mark.
Yeah.
Elijah could be going for that low again. Will Kevin be aware of the situation? We kind of know what's going to happen. It's either going to be a grab or that low.
I do think Juicy needs to be a bit trickier with like these projectiles. He can afford to when he thinks Elijah is going to run forward, like run towards him and throw him or something, because Elijah's focused on like not getting hit by the projectile.
Oh, nice punish.
Oh. Doing a good job at closing the distance, getting these hits, though.
Not really blocking him straight hits,
Yeah, interesting. Oh, whiff. Massive
with the
whiff.
grab. I think Elijah realized at the last second he also has a projectile. And you don't necessarily need to stand there and play dodgeball.
He doesn't know. He had the life lead. If you sit back and just throw the volleyball, Kevin can't realistically hit you.
Yeah,
in
you
a
have the
comfortable
life
way.
lead. You got to let your opponent hang themselves. I mean, this is a 3D fighter. You got a foreground step, background step, a roll that goes through projectiles.
Movement options in this game are kind of crazy. You can do a lot just being evasive.
Yeah. This is a really crazy block string. Elijah blocking
Nice power
all of it
bomb.
into the throw. Doesn't chase up, doesn't get any Yoki. Deans to sit back, closes the gap. Neither of them
Nice jump over the projectile.
Neither of them actually are willing to purposefully, at the
wait.
very least, press any poking buttons when they are in close range. That was a weird trade.
That was a weird trade. All right, Elijah seemed to be in pretty good command of this, but Kevin's making the comeback. Pretty good combo to lead into damage.
Oh,
We block,
nice.
get the hit.
Doesn't
Nice.
extend off of it.
Yeah, no real conversion there. It's a little unfortunate. If Kevin is able to hit with Team Super, he's guaranteed it because Elijah can't fight back with meter.
All he needs to do is find a situation.
Not going to
Got
kill.
one more
but pretty
combo
good
for
Oki
himself.
scenario. Block. We
Yeah,
did it. Yep.
block. No punish. This
Oh,
is scary.
I would have at least gone for throw there if you couldn't get the button.
Oh,
you get
and
the hit,
that's
though. This should be it.
that's GG's. Yeah.
Nice. Good work from Eggy. Goes up to winners finals.
Yeah.
Along with going to be seeing Ryan there. I did not update that consistently throughout the game, but that is fine. We will live. All right, let's look at how we're looking on the loser side. We're gonna have we got a lot of games to go. Who's we have been having people play over here? All right, so Profe Loco is playing Initial B right now. You're gonna be playing the winner of that. Juicy will likely be playing the winner of Corey and Donnie, which I don't even know if that match is okay. I think that match is happening on stream actually. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Looks like it.
That'll be an exciting match. It's over here, so
Good job, Elijah. The gimmicks are
Good-
working out
good
as
work.
intended. I said the
He
gimmicks
said
are
the
working out
gimmicks
as
are
intended.
working. I'll give him a little credit. I think he played some pretty basic
Nah,
fun.
he did.
He played some good solid fundies there. Is Ryan oh, are you playing Ryan right now? Are we looking at winners finals right now? I thought, huh?
Yeah, can we
Oh,
get a
okay.
check?
I guess that's what we're doing. All right.
I guess Donnie and Corey are
I guess they're playing off stream, okay.
Off stream.
Well, that looked to me like we were going to get some losers matches before top four, which I would have been fine with, but I guess not.
Yep.
We're moving to right to winners finals. Let's go, let's go. All right, so it'll be interesting to see how Eggy deals with this, considering that you got gimmicked by Ryan. I don't know how familiar he is with fighting Kyoko, but he seems to at least understand what the character is doing, so we'll see if he can work his way out of that. I do think Elijah is probably the person to beat here today, even with Ryan playing his gimmicky team. But we'll see. I don't know. It always ends up being the case that Ryan pulls some like lame gimmick to the event, and it ends up beating people because no one's like familiar with it or knows how to deal with it on the fly. That's how I lost him in MVC too. But it seems to be pretty even right now. Currently fighting for position, and Ryan's throwing out his long buttons. Eggy gets the hit.
Eggy also didn't throw out his long buttons.
I do like using the projectiles from far away to keep Ryan checked. You get a block? Yes, sir. Oh, no punish, though.
Okay. Whiffs the grab. Eggy gets a full punish. Is he going to convert into a super? He
Big whiff.
tries. Big whip. Still 4 meter.
I didn't
around a little bit. Weird clash.
I didn't realize you could alpha counter midair.
I didn't realize you could crouch that command grab. Doesn't kill. Super scaled once you get to that point in the combo. There's that's got to be fake at some point in it.
Ooh, just gets the second hit of that.
I was about to say, that was crazy.
Gets the hit. That's going to be game
Nice.
round 1 to Eggy. Excellent round 1 for both. It does seem like Elijah is opting to play far enough away to Kyoko so that way he could bring Ryan to him, because it seems like Ryan is not great at playing the mid-range with this character.
Yeah, and on the other hand, that's, as we've said, that's where Eggy excels, right?
Yep. Natsu's long limbs.
Those low pokes that he did, the 2 of them in a row, back to back.
Nice conversion.
That was crazy as a conversion. Hit stun in this game is so weird because sometimes you'll hit somebody with something and they'll be like, that was like a slap by an ant, a slap by a fly. And then sometimes you'll like flick them in the nose and it's plus 89. And it's like, I don't know what's going on.
Block.
You gotta block
Excellent.
that. Oh,
Running Bulldog. We're
running
playing Cyclops.
Bulldog.
Oh my god, this character's tied actually. I did not realize she had the running Bulldog.
This character's kinda
That's
crazy.
kind of sick. All right, game 1 goes to Eggy. We're doing 3 out of 5 on this one, I believe. So it should be best of 5.
Yep.
I didn't realize I was going to see Cyclops tonight in this game. That's nuts.
For real.
All right, Eggy looking like he has pretty good control. This will see how Ryan adapts to him. Looking like it's already not going great. Eggy starts with a pretty solid hit into damage.
Yep.
It finally hits with the super.
Gonna do a solid 30% and then find himself right back in that scenario.
What a flip.
I think one more strong combo. Ryan's having a hard time dealing with these mid-ranges. Okay, is he gonna recognize the gimmick? No.
Nah, he gets it. I think that is a combo because it seemed like the counter kept going up.
No, you can like you mash out of it.
Oh, you can mash out of that?
That
I did
command
not
grab,
know
you can
that.
mash out of
Okay.
that.
Oh, big whiff. That's going to
Uh-huh.
maybe be death. We'll see. I don't know how much damage this
no.
does. Okay, he's fine.
Yeah.
Big hit. This doesn't kill, I don't think, if he doesn't. I don't think it kills even if he gets super.
All right, well, next
hit
confirm
will probably
in
kill.
anything.
Ooh. All right, we're playing very carefully. Any hit is death here. Ooh, I liked the alpha counter there, but it did seem like it was going to be a bit ambitious. Good grab from Ryan to take round 1 of game 2.
Close. That was down to the wire. That was a very white knuckle round. Both of them
That was a little asking for a lot.
a little ambitious.
Yeah.
Certainly a little ambitious. And now, really scary situation because if he gets hit with a team technique, there's nothing he can do to stop it. He does not have enough meter to contest it until he gets to 2 meter.
Oh, it's 2 bars for the team for the reversal. Okay,
I believe so, yeah.
got you.
Okay, now he's team ready.
All right, now we're cooking with gas. You get the
Yep.
hit. Okay, he opts to spend the bar, but he's almost at 2 bars again. He
Yep.
plays neutral well enough. He'll get the meter.
What a throw!
What a throw! She has an air throw. I'm learning
Wow.
all things about Natsu today.
One more time.
Nice whiff.
Any confirm?
That was a great walk back, actually, making that whiff. That should kill if he gets the super. Yes, sir.
Yep. There it is.
Excellent round 2 from Eggy.
1 round apiece, and this is set point for Eggy. He's finding himself.
Looking
This-
pretty comfortable.
This red-headed dangerous girl, the Crimson Dynamo.
Finally a sidestep.
Okay, nice. They're both utilizing the
Whiffs.
game mechanics now. It's very exciting to see two players with very promising play styles
whiff.
and numbers utilizing the game mechanics to elevate their play.
He's going to put Eggy up. He'll have an Oki scenario after this as well.
Oh, my goodness.
He ups the run.
How about I put volleyball the ass?
Wow,
flat,
the jump in.
The landing light kick. He's going to get another one of these.
He's right near the wall, too. Oh, that's a great
Blocked it.
scenario for him, even if it is a block. Ryan runs up and gets the throw, though. We're going to get the team attack. We up the fight against this. Fair enough. He gets out of the scenario. Good work.
Am I tweaking, or can I hear the thing reconnecting and disconnecting?
I think that was from something else. It wasn't from this PC. It was from the other one. You can hear it from, like, I think the PC over there.
Okay.
That's going to hit.
Oh!
I think
He's
Kyogo's
dead!
dead. Yeah, Kyogo's dead. You're out of here.
And Eggy sends Ryan Andrew down to the loser's side.
No, this is winners final. So he's got another.
Oh,
he's
this
got
is
another
first
chance.
to three.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is first to three. All right, so one more on Eggy's side before Ryan goes to losers. So Ryan has a chance. Ryan still has a chance. All right, Ryan's thinking about how this one's gonna go. I don't know if he was too prepared for Natsu. I feel like no one ever is. It feels like everyone fights against this character and it's like, what do I do? All right, let's see what we got. Last chance for Ryan. Set point for Eggy. We'll see what happens. Starting out, trying to find some space. Eggy taking the offense.
Doesn't block it. Okay.
Damn, that slap was vicious.
Oh my God, charging
What
something
in
up.
the world?
That had some sort of like armor property.
Interesting. Don't know what happened there.
I cannot possibly fathom. Okay.
All right.
Full screen Tatsumaki. Put the heel in your cheek. Oh my goodness. Sliding attack. Doesn't reach.
Big.
Oh,
That's going to hit.
big.
All right, we got to spend the meter to get out of this. We're gonna
Party
take this damage.
technique.
He's taking the damage.
Big wheel. Now all you got to do is just make sure you don't get hit with that yourself. Yeah, pose.
We blocking. We blocking.
Oh, yeah?
Take the round, baby.
A.
Love to see it.
Doesn't
Not dead yet.
kill.
Almost there.
I understand we need to pay the bills,
Gets the hit. That's going to be round one to Eggy.
but I can't see.
I might ask Angel after this to move that. I don't know what I need to do to change it. All right, Eggy looking pretty commanding. This is going to be set. This is going to be set
And
point
on
for
the
him.
set point, he switches. Ryan
to
switches to
Roy.
Roy,
Interesting.
trying to see if what he's lacking in mid-range versus Natsu, he can make up for with these close, fast jabs and these strong conversions. If only he could get them off.
Ooh,
Okay,
the
Power
pillar.
Geyser, incredibly active attack.
Nice throw.
Run up, grab.
We
The grab game
blocking.
is so
We
scary in this
blocking.
game. We blocking. Not only are we blocking, we're punishing. Hey,
He's
hey,
so
hey.
much more patient in this game than he is in any other fighting game he plays.
That's
It's
what
crazy.
that's what I'm saying. Why is Elijah the prodigy of like this game?
It's
like,
so funny.
Elijah's like the fighting game equivalent of like I was born in the wrong generation.
Man was born to play Natsu.
He was born to play a game that hasn't been relevant since 2003.
It's relevant again because of this collection. I know we're all happy
dude.
about it.
Hell yeah! I mean, I love this.
This game's
game.
cool. I like it. All right, not
Yeah.
going to kill. One more scenario. Ryan's still very much in this with Roy. I don't know if Ryan has anything with Roy really, though. Okay, yeah, he's got Team Super.
Alrighty, well, we're going to last round.
We sure are. All right.
Alright.
Oh, wait, no, he's still alive.
He's still alive!
He's still alive. That's crazy. That's
Wow!
crazy.
Oh my goodness!
I can't believe that didn't kill. I can't believe that didn't kill.
Apparently, Ryan put down the controller. Yoshige, no!
That's so funny, dog.
Yoshige, no!
That's so funny.
He thought it would kill, so Ryan
Wait,
put down the controller.
why did you even put down the controller? It was only round one he would have won there. He wouldn't have won the set off of that.
Well, I think he was. I
game.
think he was. When the round ends, you're at the point where you try to decide.
No, I know that, but it's like, I don't know. You're going to have to pick characters anyways.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right, I'm back.
All right, Eggy's in grand finals. Good luck. Good luck, Isaiah.
Get out of here.
We're going to be seeing Jet Set Ringo versus Initial B in a moment. We're getting Eggy on the stream. killer performance in that winner's finals set. Let's see what he's got to say. I'm very happy I was here to see that. That was awesome. All right, Elijah the killer of the bracket. Who would have thought coming in today?
Gosh, man, I'm at like 11 right now. Jesus.
That was I was shocked you didn't die.
I am too.
I was even more shocked to hear he put down the controller.
I saw him put it down. I thought I died, and I was like, okay. But then I didn't see the KO, and I was like, oh. And I saw him put down the controller. I was like, wait a second.
I still disagree with putting down the controller because he wasn't even up a round. He would have still had to go to another round with you, but it is what it is.
Oh my gosh.
I thought the Roy switch might throw you off for a minute because you had to change the matchup suddenly changing is going to throw anyone off, I think.
Yeah.
But even then, I was like, he's played Corey enough. A few seconds and he'll probably get there.
It did mix me up a little bit because I was like, okay, he did like straight punch, and I was like, oh, that's safe.
Yeah.
But then I was like, wait a second. I'll just wait for him. He can just make any mistake he wants. I'm up so many right now. I'm okay.
Yeah, you can afford to chill a little bit. You can let him. You can let him see what he does. Afford to let him hang himself for a minute. That was a killer set. So I knew when you talked to me about the Kyoko stuff, I assumed that you'd have an idea of what to do, but you handled that pretty expertly.
Yeah. No.
Outside of getting thrown into the team super that one time.
Yeah, it was how it goes.
Because Isaiah told me you could just wiggle your way out of that. Apparently.
I thought you had to mash your way out of that.
He said you could mash out of it. Did you try to do it?
Yeah, I tried to.
Okay, well I don't know. The combo counter went up, so I assumed it was like hard combo.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, back to this. So this is Jet Set Ringo trying to play against Initial B. We're currently at Shoma versus Hyo. I think this is pretty good for Hyo, but it seems like Brian's playing a bit more offensively than he was against you earlier.
So Shoma is a weird character where like most of his moves and stuff won't. Like he's not. He's gonna try to punish you with the bat. Like he's going to use this.
That seems to be his bread and butter. Is he wants to hit you with the bat.
Yeah, like he wants to keep you away, make you make mistakes. His damage isn't big, but like he's a zoner, and like he's just trying to keep you out and make you make the mistakes, and catch you standing and/or anything and letting him get close. But you can definitely get away from Shoma doing.
I think that was standing throw he whiffed, and Ringo was crouching. That is another thing about this game is there's standing and crouching states that you have to throw specifically.
Yeah, it's like you have to force your opponent to do an option because characters do have overheads.
Yeah.
But like the most dangerous thing to do, like you don't get a lot over an overhead. You can just take the damage.
Yeah.
But like the low into confirms and stuff, that's what you want to worry about. So overhead throw is what you're going to be worried about most times. But also getting hit with the level 5 is one of those.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah. But he is out of meter, so if he gets hit by anything, he cannot really stop it.
Are we spending all of our meter on this?
Yeah.
One of them worked. Eventually, one of them's going to work.
Sometimes it's how it goes.
All right, we are playing the neutral space right now. No one's committing.
I'm telling you, sometimes that's what you got to do.
It is. It's true. It's tough. You got to be patient. We got some eggies in the chat right now.
Yo.
I saw someone posting some of the emojis. All right, Shoma takes game 1 for Initial B. All right.
Oh, you heard the chats. Next time it's going to be 4. I heard Kevin said that.
We got the Tampa goons out tonight. The peanut gallery.
Dude, the amount of people that showed up for like the Project Justice and just like to chill out today is amazing.
It's pretty great. I'm happy to see it, actually. I don't know why we have such a turnout today, but I love it. I love seeing the people show up.
Yeah, no,
I
for
see
sure.
Kevin Chang in the back over there not saying hi to me.
I know Kevin Chang did try to talk to me, but I was mid in music and in set, so I was like, I can't
He tried to talk to you mid-set?
I think he tried to be like, yo, what's up, Elijah? But I was like,
that's
I
funny.
cannot talk to you right now.
I am in the zone. We got some flickering on the bottom there. I don't know what's going on with that.
Oh, no, wait, yeah, what is the flicker? No.
I don't know. Is that like a? I think that is exclusive. Okay, that's happening on the stream.
Yeah.
Let me see. Angel. We got some flickering on the stream right now. Is there anything we can do about that? There's flickering on the bottom of the stream.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he'll get over here and deal with that when he deals with that. We are up around right now for Initial B. We are back to best of 3 since we are back in the losers' quarters. I think Isaiah can still pull this out, but he's
Oh my god, they went through each other. What?
yeah, what? I think Brian is currently winning on just like playing fundamentals with Shoma alone right now, and Isaiah's looking for his spot, but is not finding it.
Like,
Looking to be a death of 1,000 cuts round right now, honestly. We're kind of just getting stray hits. We get a conversion.
yeah, very much trying very hard to just, like do it. It's the weird thing is that I definitely have not seen a lot of Hyo stuff, so like I don't really know 100%.
I don't know what Hyo does either, honestly.
I only know is that his sword is his gimmick, and he really likes to use that sword.
It looks good.
Ooh, nice punish with the launcher.
And that's going to be game 2 to initial B. He will move up in losers. We will see Ringo on another bracket on another day. It was good. I expect it. All right. Let's see what we got coming up next. I think on the stream next will probably be the play. It'll be Juice. Are Donnie and Corey still playing? They're still going? What do you mean we're still they're still going?
What?
It's a 2 out of 3 game. What happened? What was the result?
Oh, are they playing on stream?
What was the score? Okay.
Did he? Of what? Green Duck and Donnie?
Yeah, I think maybe it just didn't refresh the page.
Yeah, refresh.
Okay. I don't know why it would have been Brian's went up, but okay. Okay, there we go. All right, so Donnie won against Green Duck, so it's going to be Donnie and Juicy.
Yeah.
Use a silly site.
Okay. Very bizarre website, this one. Oh, Lord.
Dude, I might need a water.
If you want to get one, go ahead and get one.
If you could grab me one, Donnie. Thank you. Davida.
Donnie, Tsunami. I don't know, does Isaiah want back on the stream for commentary?
I don't know. I could ask.
Well, you're going to be playing, I guess. We might as well wait until you're up again. If you, I don't know. It's up to him. Because I know he wants to commentate.
Thank you, friend.
Okay.
I'm trying. I'm gonna try. Thank you.
Are these the seed numbers on the left right now on this here? Y'all didn't seed Elijah first? I'm just asking. The dude got top 8 at an actual tournament.
So actually found out I got 9th.
Oh, you lied to me.
No, I didn't know.
He lied to me.
Hey man, I'm making it up now. Okay.
Change his name from Eggy to Fizzy.
Okay.
No.
I still think you make him first seed on that alone regardless, but we're not going to worry too much about it. All right, so we got Donnie playing Gone versus Juicy's Nagade. I don't know how Donnie plays this matchup other than getting hit by this button constantly.
You make Juicy very scared. But the issue is that he knows what Gon is going to do and how to do most
team
of
hit.
it. Ooh.
That's pretty big. Oh, we're just throwing him at each other.
Yeah.
We got the rider kick in there too, pretty nice. All right, let's see how Donnie runs with the ball on this. He gets hit.
Oh, shit's the grab.
Oh, he threw him. Let's
Yeah.
go. Good read from Donnie. Okay, yep, you know,
Grab
we
him
got
again, Yep.
it. All right, Donnie manhandles Nagade.
The belly flop was unnecessary.
Disrespectful. My man is eating his rice balls. Chomping down. All right, we swapped the Burning Batsu. I'm assuming Kevin's going to play Keep Away against Gon, which
Yeah.
I don't know. If he did that with Nagade and it looked like a better strategy with Nagade, I don't think Batsu's going to be too much better, but we'll see. Gets a hit, goes into a launcher. All right, Juicy getting his damage.
And seeing that Gon is a
Oh
little-
my God!
My
That stuns too.
God, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I don't. Yeah, mixing up this character seems like kind of scary.
Yeah, because when you flip back in the air, you are fully you're in control of your character.
Okay.
So if you're trying to do any side stick and he just doop, he hits you on the head, you are stunned.
Okay, Juicy is playing Keep Away a little bit more, trying to find his spots. Donnie runs under him, but still gets hit by the projectile from the air. Oh no, sorry, we're 1-1 right now. I thought that was the end of the game, that first game for some reason, but no, we're going back and forth right now.
Yeah. I definitely like the Burning Batsu pick because you do not want to be near this character.
I
He's scary.
do think definitely not being next to him is the right call.
Oh my God, that's 2 whip throws.
All right, it seems like the flickering end stops, so whatever. All right, Donnie successfully defends against the team super. Ooh, drill kick.
Ooh.
All right, we are trying to not commit to too much, but we are also trying our best to see what's happening.
When you have a grab that's fast. Yeah, you don't want to commit a lot.
I know, it's scary. You fighting against Donnie whenever he has any character with a grab seems pretty terrifying.
Yeah,
So I
no.
can't argue. Oh, that's going to be massive, yeah. He's not dead, but he's going to take a lot of damage. He's thrown into a water cooler. That's going to hit.
Yep, that's team.
All right, this is going to be a decent amount of damage to Donnie, but he will live through it.
Make it a little even.
Do you think Kevin needs to do his best to play very far away? I don't even think running up is the call.
Yeah, with no meter, he has a lot of things that he could do. Like,
all right, good hit from
invincible.
Kevin. Just lame it out, brother. Okay, we blocking.
Oh,
Kevin's way too antsy to hit buttons.
He's not dead, though.
He's not dead. Gets him. All right. No, he misses. Oh, no. Game 1 goes to Donnie. So I think Kevin was unfortunately a victim of being too trigger happy when he was next to Gon.
Yeah.
If he had been a little bit patient, he would have gotten a punish on the team super.
That usually confirms. I feel so bad. That was like a list of
That was just spaced out enough to where I think it could have gone. I don't blame him for trying to convert, but it is unfortunately that scenario where it's like if you try to autopilot, it is very possible you do die for it. I do think sticking with Botsy for the matchup makes sense, though. Kevin performed very well against Gon with him.
He actually switched his entire team around.
He switched his entire team. He got rid of Nagare completely.
Yeah.
I don't remember who his third is normally, but I think was it not Hideo last time?
It
too?
is Hideo,
Yeah,
but
okay.
like his whole team is the swimmer dude.
Yeah, it's Nagare, it's Hideo, and it's
Burning
Batsu normally.
But as soon as like he's like, okay, this Nagare is not doing it, he switches, and it's terrifying.
And
His
now
Roy is
he
really
has Roy. Yeah. What does Roy do with this team on team up wise?
He does attack. He does an additional attack.
Okay. Well, we're about to see. Yeah. Unless Donnie wins out here, lost.
Ooh.
Okay, so we're gonna get full damage here. I see. All right. We play it lame, brother. All right,
Against this grappler, yes.
The super jump might have not been the best advised one there. I do think whenever Kevin does super jumps and stuff like that, he should probably dive kick to create way more space.
That dive kick is very, very.
It is, but from the height he was at, he would have gone full screen, and Donnie is playing a slow character.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I don't know what that was.
He tried to air grab. He had to air grab super. I don't think he meant to do it.
He probably didn't. All right, he's still at advantage right now. Gets the kick.
Dive kick is reverse input to burning versus regular Batsu.
I see. Wait, what?
Quarter circle forward kick on regular, quarter circle back on burning.
They reversed it.
No, I know what he's saying. I'm trying to. Oh, so he was trying to do dive kick super. I guess
He
is what
probably
saying.
was
Okay.
trying to do dive kick. Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Ooh.
That's gonna be big. Juicy did get round 1, so he's up a round right now, so he can afford to make some mistakes. But it is always you definitely don't want to go down a round against
Yeah,
Donnie.
you don't want this game. You don't want this to be close.
Yeah. All right, good, awesome. Okay,
Oh
it
my
was a
gosh.
pretty good setup for a mix-up, and then he got stunned, but we're working with it. We're balling.
It's not a true combo. Kevin said. He said you're done.
Good hit. All right, Kevin up pretty well right now. Oh, that would have been such a good hit, jump and hit. It's fine. He's chilling. We're big chilling right now.
I think because of how
Good
Gon
hit.
is, he could have punished off that launcher, but I think it's more precise because he's so slow.
Maybe. I do think Kevin should probably opt to throw in some scenarios where he probably knows he can't get a real punish on. Because I think in some of these scenarios where Donnie's landing and he can't like hit him, but Donnie is like safe enough, you can get throw
Yeah.
for sure.
The issue is that like if
Oh,
they
does it overhead? Okay.
the issue with throw is that if you are crouching at all at any point,
Yeah.
and you whiff that throw,
You die.
You
Yeah.
die.
Then you know, if everyone's going to default to crouch, then you do the one that blows up crouch.
That's what I do to people. That's
I
why.
know. That's why it was good you were throwing here and there. I was like, thank God. Literally, there was one scenario where I was like, he should throw here. And as soon as I was starting to say the sentence, you did it, and I was like, thank God. I knew it would work.
It's a privilege to have a character with a really far-reaching.
The character's mid-tier too, apparently. Natsu, no mid-tier.
Yeah.
All right, so we're up a game. We're 1-1 right now on both sides. The Batsu switch doing enough to get Donnie to move off of Gon and move over to Hideo.
Yeah.
We'll see how this changes up stuff. Donnie's still keeping his team intact for the most part. I don't think Donnie ever touches Hinata on this team.
Yeah, she is a support, so she gives you
Yeah.
guts up, which makes it harder to kill you. So,
Okay,
yeah.
makes sense. Donnie. Okay, there we go. So I did say this earlier when I think you were fighting Kevin, but this is the thing when Kevin starts going to the 45-degree angle, like downward shots, you just run under neutral jump sometimes. There was one time you just jumped over the projectile and hit him.
Yeah,
And it's like you have to. I think you also sidestep. I think you also need to just sidestep sometimes.
yeah, this game, like saying, when I was here, like, last time for commentary, sometimes you just have to use the mechanic.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
what is this? I was about to say, there's no way that's an infinite. That's a real infinite. He's falling. That was crazy, though.
That loop was sick.
All right, Donnie's got some stuff with Hideo, it seems like. He's also got dying right now.
Oh, he pressed!
I respect it.
Oh my
Good call,
gosh.
good call. He just dies here, doesn't he?
Yep.
Yes, sir. All right, Donnie up around. We are on set point for Donald Tsunami.
Donnie is currently showing why they seeded at number 1. I'm scared.
I think you might not have a lot to worry about. We'll see what happens. Actually, maybe you do. I don't know. Donnie might be the demon for you to actually give you trouble.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. All right, so back and forth right now. Good hit. Donnie playing very patiently. I'm a little surprised to see Kevin get so much damage from just playing the fireball. But okay, nice dive kick from Kevin.
Kevin with fireball, like it's a good thing to do.
Of course it's a good thing to do. It's just like I'm like surprised he gets so much mileage out of it, and then stuff like Donnie hitting him 8 times happens. Because like Donnie was down a lot of health that first round.
Yeah.
And then he pulled it back completely. Oh, what a dive kick.
Oh my god. I don't think he meant to do that. Oh, so I think we got raided.
Ooh, are we getting raided?
We got
Let's see what's
raided.
happening. Let me check. We
Yo-ho.
did. We have a first-time chatter. Dart the Fellstar, thank you.
Wow.
Appreciate your participation.
Thank you, Nas, very much.
Yep. Oh, we did get it. We are being invaded by the Nexus.
Oh my
Very
god.
much appreciated. Welcome, everyone. Hope you're having a good time.
The clash.
This is very close. All right,
Oh,
Kevin
my
takes
goodness.
round 2. We are last game, last round. Very competitive.
This is getting close.
I'm very excited to see how this turns out.
I could see it in Kevin's eyes. He is trying to not to lose this.
We log. Okay, good. No punish though. Unfortunate. Dive. All right, we are having to chase Kevin down. Good dive kick into the conversion.
Dude, this loop. Ooh, what a punish on the.
Seems a little wonky, but I'm not gonna argue with him. The man's getting it.
The funny thing about Hideo's dive kick too is that it is a really good cross up too.
It does, like, yeah. I think I heard that earlier. It seems like a very good cross-up tool.
Tari coming on the projectile. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh my god, he is zoning. He does not want this fight.
Donnie wants the fight. He's not gonna let him not have it. Block.
No.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I think he used the too slow of a button. That's a punish though.
Does he die from this? No.
No.
I don't think Donnie has like a super big combo from that. Oh no! That's it.
Oh.
That's the game, baby. Donnie moves up in the bracket to loser semis. He will be playing Brian.
Dang. That is a.
You trying to get on here? You trying to get on here? Okay. That's fair. That's fair. It will be next set, yeah.
Is it? Is
No.
it? Yeah.
No, it's after the next 2 sets.
Because it has to be initial.
Yeah,
and then
because
it's Ryan.
Elijah's in grand finals. We have to do Brian versus Donnie, and then Ryan versus the winner of that match. So we got 2 more sets, yeah. Alrighty then. Oh, let me put that up real quick. All right, good set from both players. Do love to see some respectful Street Fighter in rival schools.
I did not expect the loops. I was like, oh yeah.
I also was not prepared for Donnie to pull out dive kick loops from Hideo.
I was like, wait a second. I saw it and I was like, okay, I guess that's up there. And then it kept going up, and I was like, oh.
I do wonder if Donnie has like a more meaningful combos with Hideo, because the grounded hits he get when Kevin would like whiff grab, he wouldn't like. I don't know. It wasn't the crazy. It was like basic stuff you do like day one.
Yeah.
So I assume Hideo is just like a secondary Donnie has on command whenever Gon's not working.
He, as much as I've known Donnie, it's for the meme. It's like you get hit with that loop a couple times. It's for the meme.
All right, we're going to see how well the meme's about to work. We got Initial B versus Donnie Tsunami. Let me change these names and reset the score.
All right.
All right. We are in our top 4 right now. Eggy guaranteed first or second.
Yeah.
With us trying to figure out 4th right now. All right, so I don't know what's happening. We're standing. Button check? Okay, we're doing a button check. First button check of the bracket. Second? We had a second one earlier? Okay. What do you mean should we restart? I thought it was a button check.
Yeah, button. Yeah.
I don't. Okay.
Oh, I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what's happening, dog.
Actually, 1 second.
Yeah, okay, I think we are in fact button checking. Okay. Oh, my bad on that one.
No, I just was like, why isn't not scrolling up? That's kind of weird.
Also, I could also pop out the chat, I think. We could just do that and make our lives easy.
Man.
Pop out chat. Beautiful. We have chat right there in full view.
Perfect. You just put it underneath the counter, yeah.
Whoops, a daisy. Did not want to pull that up. There we go. All right, we got it. You have been popped out.
You've been popped out, Nats.
Welcome to the pop-out zone. I still don't know if this is a real game.
You don't know if this is a real game or not?
I was told button check, and now we're fighting.
Yeah, I'm confused too.
I guess, whatever, dude. All right, Brian successfully defends against Donnie's team attack. We're both sitting at a pixel. I think the replay guitar exchange is kind of covering things.
Yeah. Probably have something to fix that, but we're not.
All right, we're here right now.
All right, so this one is going to be another weird thing. Shoma wants to keep you away. It also wants to get close, but like, Gone scary.
I would think with Gon you just zone until he's able to close the gap, and then you're forced to play footsies.
Yeah. What spacing?
Nice hit. Wow, what a block.
Oh my god, you get, yep.
Okay, so you actually get a crazy punish off of him whiffing that.
Yep. You get so much more when you get like that super launcher.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you hit them, like if you do a normal launcher, like Burning Batu, and you don't go up that high, you get like 1 rep.
Okay.
But if you do a super one, you get multiple reps of a button until you have to end it. Or they pop up too high or they go too low.
Okay, Brian takes game 1 pretty convincingly as Shoma. We'll see if Donnie commits to Gon for the next game. I do not think the dive and the stun dive is the call on that one.
No.
All right, so we're going back to Hideo for this one. I didn't realize Hideo had like 5 o'clock shadow on that like character select screen for his like face. He's got like stubble, yeah.
Dude, he's a tired teacher, bro.
I don't blame him.
These kids are fighting.
Have you seen these kids? Look at freaking Shoma, dude.
Other kids from other schools are out here fighting and stuff, and you just gotta deal with it, bro.
He's got like the biggest bat ever, and his hair could stab you.
Yeah, right. You have like actual like some adult with a sword going around. You're
Crazy.
just like, okay.
You're like, I gotta discipline these kids. I gotta reach these children. Okay,
dive kick to get out of there.
The Hideo seems to be working for Donnie right now as he is playing Street Fighter fundamentals. Oh, you can hard punish the Tatsu? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, Donnie opting to play a bit more offensively now.
Ooh, hope he didn't do anything.
This doesn't reach. Yeah, I didn't think so.
The air-to-air is insane. If he whiffed, he would have done.
Does Hideo not have like a regular projectile?
He does.
Okay, I haven't seen Donnie use it very much.
He has Akuma air fireballs. He doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah. He has normal fireballs, and when he's in the air, he does double, and then
Okay.
he has the.
Oh no, I did see the air fireballs earlier. Yeah. Okay.
It's just difference in play style. Like Kevin will play him in the sense of like, all you really have to do.
Well,
is
Kevin just does run away. Whenever he picks a Shoto, it's like keep away zone.
Yeah.
He always does that. which is fair. It works against a lot of people. We are currently doing stagger pressure with Roy. The basics of the basics. I love to see it.
This Roy guy, upsetting.
We got the Shin Shoryuken. That's going to be a lot of damage. Donnie takes offense. We are robbed of our turn. And oh, wait. Brian whiffs the super.
No.
We blocking? We blocking. All right, I don't know if the tardy counter was necessary.
Yeah, like
It seems like it's easy to accidentally get these tardy counters.
you just press a button.
Okay, that's okay. It's literally that.
Like,
Does
if
it
you-
cost a resource?
No.
Oh, okay, you got it.
Well, it doesn't cost a resource because it's not invincible. Like jab, jab. As he jabs.
Well,
the
is there
wrong one.
any reason you would do it over just like with punishing with a regular button?
Some of these moves are
Because the
deceivingly
move's
safe.
slower as a counter, isn't it?
yes, but some of the moves are deceivingly more like safe than they need to be.
Okay. Gets the hit. All right, Brian takes round 2.
Yeah. I didn't know Roy had this. I didn't know he had this pressure like this.
It's the basics of the basics on the light pressure. It seems like really good spacing from Brian too. Actually, he's doing a good job at not like giving himself away too much whenever Donnie's getting pushed away. Not getting too greedy, just keeping it basic. It's working out pretty well. Donnie's struggling to do anything with this.
Ooh,
That's gonna be
counter,
big.
yep.
Good hit from Brian.
Just get out of there.
Just get out of there.
And we're going back to
Kind of
it.
wonder why Donnie doesn't just throw projectiles here and there. Well, he started and then he got hit. Never
Yeah.
mind.
And
The trade works out.
And the worst thing about it is that pressure is so good that he can just hit him with. Oh, he loses.
The war of attrition wins.
Oh my goodness.
Goes in Brian's favor. He takes it
2-0.
2-0. Y'all are in loser semis. It's not 3 out of 5.
It's not 3 out of 5. Our first seed is out.
Our first seed is out. It will be Brian moving on to play Ryan in losers finals. Bit of an upset. I don't think we expected Brian to show up today, and he ends up taking third potentially.
Yeah, right?
Maybe second. We'll see how this goes. I'm assuming it's going to be third, though. No promises to the audience. Don't call me out on anything.
It's gonna be the matchup of pressure, to be honest.
We'll see.
Because
I think it's very likely Brian ends up getting gimmicked out by Kyoko.
yeah, because like his jab pressure is good, but like Kyoko's like button is like immensely worse. Because like he's doing jab, jab, and then heavy punch, and it's like okay. Kyoko is doing a lot of chip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he could keep looping that, and then and if you do nothing, you're just gonna be at chip death, and you're like, oh no.
You know, Angel said we were going to cycle me out of the commentary at some point. It looks like I'm just here the entire time.
I mean, like you can escape at any point.
No, I'm here. I'm chained to the desk.
All right.
Let me change these things. Losers final.
No, we turned all of those extra buttons off. Boy, oh boy.
All right, from here on, the last 2 games will be best of 5, so 3 out of 5 all the way through. Whoever gets 3 first wins the set.
All right. Whew.
That means you will have 2 different. Well, we'll see what happens. If you lose the first set, you have a second chance.
Yeah.
Since you are in winners.
I get to play around a little bit.
I'm assuming that you will be fine. All right, we're starting with Shoma again this time.
Oh, they switched, by the way.
I did switch.
Yeah,
That threw me off a little bit. Okay, we're starting out pretty strong. Brian gets the hit. That's like a third of her life right there. Okay, we're running with it. Let's go.
You do be doing damage.
Shoma does a decent bit of damage. I'm a little surprised. Well, I guess it's these launcher combos that do a lot. Just generally along the cast.
Ooh.
Not going to kill, but pretty big scenario. Gets hit. Whiffs. All right.
Run up, grab.
I'm going to be honest with you, this Coco character probably quite good. Probably quite good, but I think in like beginner hands, she doesn't seem that crazy.
He's just not abusing that button, bro. He's not abusing.
That's
the
probably true.
kicks.
Let's not say it. All right, Brian wins round 1 pretty convincingly. Gets the launcher here, looking to be a demon in round 2 as well.
Yeah, sometimes I think their opponents, they don't wait to see what they do because sometimes it's not the end of their block.
No, a lot of people do not. I would also not be waiting because I just don't. I would not respect those people's pressure in this game because I assume everyone does not know what they are doing. You are probably the first person pressure I would respect here. Maybe Kevin, solely because of Nagare's like flipper attack being annoying.
Yeah. Oh, wait, that was the first round.
That was game 1.
God dang.
Brian takes game 1. Who did Brian lose to again? Let's take a look and see. Initial B lost to one Eggy earlier, so he's coming for that run back. Both people in losers finals have lost to you and want the run back.
Yeah. I had a killer losers run in CEO. I don't have a killer winners run now, too.
Well, we'll see what happens here. I think you got a pretty good chance, but it seems like Ryan's coming back against Brian right now. What in the world? That looked unsafe as hell.
It's super unsafe, and he chose to try to do crouching grab.
All right, we're getting there.
He
Looks
is
like
dead.
He's dead? Yeah, he's dead. All right, round 1 of game 2 to Ryan, looking like he's waking up a little bit against Shoma. We're gauging, I guess.
Yeah.
We're switching to Roy already? I mean, fair enough. I thought Shoma did pretty well, though. Just an unfortunate round.
You really don't want to play this character fair. In a game where you have 5 bars and supers are 1, you don't want to play this game fair. Ooh, he tried to do super and he got grabbed.
Oh, good tech, actually. Whips drops the combo. Yep, we're doing this.
Yup.
I love it. We're never sidestepping, ever.
Ooh, he whipped the grab. He thought he was going to be crouching.
I'm so happy I'm seeing this.
Dude, it's really funny.
I'm especially happy I did not sign up
Oh,
for the bracket.
the
The
grab!
throw lands, yep, breaks it. All right, game 2 goes to Ryan. This is going to be more back and forth than we gave it credit for. All right, let's see how Brian adjusts here. We going back to Shoma? We sticking on Roy? What's happening? We picking another character entirely? My man's going around the characters like
Akira.
Oh, Akira. Okay, interesting.
I didn't know this man had this many people. I thought he was just playing this team.
Akira from Street Fighter V, it turns out.
Oh, my God. Oh, no. Please, no. Tried to do flip. Oh, my
I
God.
remember Akira being like a Rekka character for the most part.
She is.
Yeah, I don't know how this is going to turn out. Maybe Brian's got the stuff with her. We'll see.
If me knowing this game, you probably can just end the Rekka and you be relatively safe enough
Yeah.
to do more crazy things.
One day we will sidestep.
It's a hard button.
It's just 2 buttons.
Ooh. Maybe you do just mash out of it. Use just buttons or something.
I guess.
Because he's gone out of it every single time.
Maybe Brian's just better at mashing than you.
Probably. Ooh,
That's going to net throw. Yeah, Brian seems a little lost in this matchup right now. Wow, what a sweep from the Clash. Yeah,
Funny thing about Clash, if you do Clash, you get meter.
that's funny. All right, round 1 of game 3 goes to Ryan. Looking pretty good right now. We are kind of... I'm not going to lie, these are very Death of a Thousand Cut rounds right now.
We are going to Kyosuke now.
I think this makes sense because we have yet to see how Ryan really deals with zoning. And it seems like Kyosuke is not the worst for that question mark.
Oh my God.
I respect the attempt. Cross-cutter. Oh,
No.
that was a very unfortunate throw. I don't know what he would have wanted there. All right, we'll take it. I have to wonder how much this Brian played of this on the PSP because this very much feels like I put this on my PSP game and played it a lot in high school.
Oh, what a move. I don't even know what this one's called, but that was a good sidestep in the sweep.
Looking tough right now. That not dead? Not dead yet.
No.
That was unfortunate. He didn't get whiff punish at least. He got another chance. Oh, if only we had if we could capitalize off of whiff throw. Slide, yep.
Slide.
Ryan takes game 3. All right, I need to see Brian wake up. Yeah, you're good. You got to log into your account on there, but yeah, you can do them. Alternatively, she's trolling me.
All right, we're going back.
We're going back to Shoma. I agree with this, honestly. I don't think Shoma was the problem the first time he lost.
He's just getting out of that.
It's not looking good. I think Ryan has downloaded him, unfortunately. Or not. You know what? We take it back, baby.
No, not the combo you wanted.
Nice baseball. Okay, yeah, I do think that this is the character to use. It seems like Brian's way more comfortable playing him in general and gets better hits with him.
Yeah.
Because he's making more out of his hits with Shoma than he was with Roy or Kyosuke.
Though he doesn't have crazy long combos, I'm starting to see that he's doing a lot of damage.
Nice.
Ooh, caught him.
All right, round 1 of game 4. Going to Brian. Let's see. Seaman, the fight. I hate this guy. All right, Brian back into his comfort zone after teabagging someone.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Ooh.
Getting thrown. That dash throw thing is weird.
Oh.
Oh, it won?
It's the first two does it.
He broke. That's fair, yeah. Double clash on that's funny.
It's, yeah. Because most people, what
Nice
they do
whip.
is, like, once you get the team up, like, minigame, most people just jab.
Yeah. It's the safe option. I don't blame him. I didn't know you could press in that minigame for a little bit because Kevin told me that there's no point to, so it made me think that you just didn't.
If you're attacking, yeah, there is no point in doing it now. You kind of just want to defend and kind of keep up your defense, but
Well,
you can make it go back faster.
I would think that you would still, like, yeah, obviously you probably don't initiate, but, like, I would think that, like, since you're in that scenario, you want to secure the damage. So, like, if you can catch someone, you do it.
Yeah, if you can catch them, sure. But, like, if you really want to do that optimally, you just hold back, you wait.
Fair enough. All right, last game. The change back to Shoma seems to have done it for Brian. We're going to see how this goes. Ryan really struggling with these hits right now. I don't know if he really knows what angle to approach Shoma from, especially because it seems like most of Brian's hits are coming from light punch. Let's go. We love wonky alpha counter.
Oh, no, we still didn't get away with it.
Oh, a stomp? What is this, Alex? All right. Set point for initial B.
Ryan is going to definitely have to lock in and see what he wants to do.
I was about to say,
He's thinking about switching.
I don't know if I agree with the switch. I don't know if the Roy even really worked out last time. That's not. I mean, this looking not great this round too.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that doesn't hit. Oh, I always assume it's going to be the explosion when some characters just do the forward hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brian looking like he's kind of in control of all of this now. Not dead yet. One more situation for Ryan. He's got a few more chances. And this character is pretty nuts. If he can get some hits, he's got it.
Ooh.
Still in there. Good hit. We're going to move forward with that. Whiffs and dies.
And that is...
Initial B moves up to grand finals. We will see him against Eggy, who will be going up right now.
All right. Isaiah.
3-2. All right, we got Jet Set Ringo up here with me for grand finals. We will be commentating Eggy versus Initial B. So.
It is finally that time of the night. Grand finals.
Grand finals. Eggy has been running the bracket.
Eggy, who has not dropped a set all night.
Not at all. It's kind of crazy.
Versus Initial B, the guy who has been rapidly improving over the course of the bracket. It's like we're seeing him learn in real time. And The potential there is insane.
I said it to Elijah, but I'm pretty confident that all of this is Brian playing the game on PSP in high school.
That's very, very possible. That muscle memory when you were a kid, yeah, I
There
believe it.
forever. I can still do Shiro combos on the PSP version of Fate Unlimited codes, and that's a completely different version of the game than I'm used to now. It's there. It's forever. All right, let's see. This is a rematch from earlier. It was Eggy who put Initial B in loser's bracket, and Brian made his run back all the way through losers to try and get grands. So we're about to see what's going to happen.
And Initial B has been the hopes of his universe have been riding on Shoma.
Oh, we're button checking. Okay.
All right.
I was wondering for a minute. I thought this was a real game. It turned out I was fooled and lied to.
All right. That was a button check. Good to know.
Reminder, we do have $20 and a month of free venue fee on the line for the winner of this tournament.
That's basically an extra $20
Basically, you get $20 and then you get $20 more.
worth of venue fee.
Just imagine, you win a bracket and they're like, you were already getting $50. Here's $10.
Yeah. Tardy counter. Looks like now this is the actual game. Like I was saying, the hopes of his universe riding on this Shoma, playing just very, very solidly, and then using the big damage that Shoma can accumulate in the air to really help him along. Shoma, nothing too special about his kit. He's just a well-rounder with a gigantic CTE causer on his back.
It's true. The change did. I said it before when he played against Ryan, but he did fine with Shoma in the first game and won against him. So I don't know. So I thought it was bizarre that he made the change to two other characters last set, and then as soon as he went back to Shoma, he was doing fine. So yeah, I think this is his character. I think you stick with it.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of fear, but now that he's in grand finals, he's hopefully he's confident about his choices. Eggy, on the other hand,
Definitely confident about his choices.
playing solidly with this Natsu, as always, has not been a single person so far in his bracket that has made him change off of the Natsu. It gets to the point to where you wonder,
What a press.
does he even plan on playing these other characters, or are they just for the team-ups that they each provide?
My man is definitely playing these for the team-ups. He's all in on Natsu.
He's all in on Natsu.
You go all the way with the girl you brought to the dance, IMO.
You know what? That's totally fair. Yeah, treat your girl right, and he is definitely doing that.
That was 60%.
Okay. That suddenly created 60% out of thin air. and now
What
suddenly,
a video game.
Yep. A lot less even out.
Ooh, the sit out. All right, Eggy taking game one. This is winner. This is grand finals. I need to change that. All right.
I don't know why Natsu's breathing so hard. It didn't seem that hard for her. She's like, oh.
She's running a lot. Okay, she might be kicking ass, but she's still got to take a second to breathe. Any good sprinter needs a minute. Well, she's a volleyball player, but you know how it is.
She seems to be a little bit of everything.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. Volleyball player, pro wrestler,
Martial arts,
artist, baseball player.
All right, this is insane.
The spin out, Christ, that punch.
Okay, nice. Oh my God, Brian punishing that scary low that is being represented by Elijah so much that, like I said the last time I was on the comms, I really do think that extension that he goes for is going to be the deciding factor. Doesn't tech, let himself fall to the ground. Yep.
Ooh,
No punish. Accidentally taunt.
I think that was a throw whiff, was it, or was it taunt?
Kind of looked like a taunt, but he's not.
Not sure. All right. Nice team super. That's gonna hit.
Nice. Oh my goodness. I call this the they used to let corporal punishment in high school. Alrighty.
That should hit. Yep. Kills before the animation even starts. That's nuts.
I think Initial B went for a grab there, but it looked like
I think he whiffed it.
it
Yeah.
was a little late. Speaking of a grab, all right, grab again.
Oh yes.
Are we gonna find ourselves in a situation?
Strike throw. I choose throw.
This is scary. Elijah's starting to mix up that strike throw, going
the
for
big
those
launcher.
lows, and now forcing initial B to crouch. Mix it in with a little bit of those throws, makes the situation way worse.
That's going to kill.
Super.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Doesn't chip.
He missed it. That does hit, though. That punished? That's nuts.
That was crazy.
All right, Elijah taking game 2. Looking pretty tough for initial B right now.
One more game.
I don't really – I can't really specifically point out what's going wrong with initial B's game plan. He's playing – honestly okay, but I think Eggy is just finding the spots to press a lot better because I know he's been pressing in some of the pressure situations that Initial B is taking, and it seems like he just knows.
I really do think that it is just this character just plays footsies for you. Like
A little bit.
you don't really have to like initiate. There are a little bit of some unfortunate circumstances, but it really is rough that you can go for such a like blatantly like looks like it should be punishable string, and then you just don't get anything off of it. And even when they end it in a move like that, you know, it's like you either do
no
a full
punish,
screen
wow.
low and you hit it, or they do a full screen low and you block it and you don't get anything off of it.
All right, tournament point for Eggy.
Yep.
We'll see what Initial B can do here about it. I do think sticking on Shoma is the right call because last time when he switched to Roy, it really didn't go much better, and
Yep.
Shoma has been pulling him through a lot of these games.
Eggy does have a sizable lead. Seems to almost have this one in the bag. Oh my God. Okay, gets a launcher off of the low starter.
All right, we are playing at mid-range right now, which is probably not where Brian should have him. All right, we guard counter.
Yep. I absolutely agree. Brian has to close this distance. Cannot let them get these belligerent lows off, or else it's not going to go fantastic for them.
What an air
What
throw.
an air throw.
Nice cross-up.
Why doesn't Elijah play like this in any fighting game that
I
matters?
do not know. I could not tell you. The man's just got
Look
it
at
in
him.
this
He's
game.
got his earbuds in. He's chilling.
Skill? Nope,
He's,
drops.
he's locked in. He's focused. That was no.
Exciting
Okay.
game right now. Oh, crap.
He still has one more chance.
All right.
Watch out for that
Still
low.
in it. Be careful.
Something tells me that low is gonna do it.
Oh, he might die off. He was about to die off of the alpha counter.
Oh my God, it's so tense.
Oh, that was
Oh
terrifying.
my goodness. I can't understand.
Nice throw, nice throw.
Power bomb on his own. It's not done yet.
We're blocking, we're blocking.
As long as you
That's
don't
big.
press.
That's big.
Nice.
He can't- I don't think he kills
You don't
off
have
this,
meter for this.
unfortunately. Yeah.
One more situation. It's going to put yourself next
Oh,
to Elijah.
there we go.
And you're still in.
All right, Brian's still in. He goes up around. He's not going.
It's still set point. It's still
not done
tournament
yet.
life for him. He's not done yet. He's going to have to find himself in a situation where he needs to take advantage of every single interaction that Elijah fails. Every single interaction that he does not
Gets the
succeed
power
in,
bomb.
he needs to make it to the best of his ability. Even if you get something like a Chicago punish, just a throw, that's absolutely
Just
fine.
anything.
But you need to do something. You need to keep that life lead sizable.
I do think that Brian might want to chill on the launchers a bit more because Eggy is absolutely able to punish these with just lights in meaningful ways.
Yeah.
And he's
even
not
though,
getting them ever.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. A low into a low. Oh, okay. All right. He needs to relax. He's mashing a little bit. I feel like he knows what the bad situations
Nice
for
press.
him are, and he just needs to wait for them. This isn't over yet.
Oh, what a press.
Wow, what a press. Okay,
Whiffs.
empty jump, understands the
still
empty
in
jump,
this.
whiffs the grab.
Brian's ahead, gets the super.
One more situation, and this is a game for you.
Nice
Let's
hit.
go.
Oh, no.
Doesn't normal punish it, goes for the tardy counter.
You gotta wait to press a little bit. The tardy counter is way too way too tight. Nice.
Oh!
Nice. All right, one on the board.
One on the board.
Brian is on the board after a
Brian-
near loss on the tournament set point.
Brian has figured something out. He is punishing these situations when he needs to, and he's getting these tardy counters off. It seems like now, instead of waiting for a situation in mid-range for him to make the best of the opportunity, he's tardy countering a lot of these up-close and personal situations, feeling more like he should stay on the defensive and do a little bit of a bar rate when the time comes for it, instead of specifically being on the offensive. Look at that incredible whiff punish. Elijah at 40%. 2 more interactions is actually going to do it here.
I would like to know, this is the first set someone has taken off of Elijah tonight in bracket.
Yeah. And it is coming from Initial D, Initial B. Like I said, he is evolving at a rapid pace. It could be like you said, he's just remembering the PSP days. And you know what? If that's the case, all the memories are flooding back at a rapid pace.
It turns out hit is he. I
Punish.
evolve as the fight goes on.
All right. Keeps it nice and simple. Another repetition would have probably dropped. Doesn't punish the grab. Okay.
Oh, this is
All right.
really scary. It's only round 1 on the set 2 still, so we're
He's
pretty
playing
close.
footsies. He has the life lead. All he needs to do is play the game he's been playing. Wait for a punish. Wait for a punish opportunity.
I agree with the cheeky lights. I agree with
I
these.
absolutely agree. Keep Elijah
Nice.
honest. Keep him honest. That's all you have to do.
All right, up around. It very much looks like he could actually pull this back from the depths that he was at before.
That was a weird
That was a crazy jump in.
jump in.
All right, that's going to be a punish. Yep, Elijah's going to take that for all the damage it's worth.
Oh,
Misses, drops it.
drops it. How you going to let me do the AA and then drop it, huh? What a jump
Ooh,
in.
that was such a big jump in. Brian just didn't convert.
Whiffs it because he's a 14-year-old boy with stubby legs. Alrighty.
All right, Elijah up by quite a bit. This is going to be pretty tough for Brian to pull back, especially
These guys
since we're in
are trying to
Elijah's
play the
zone right
neutral
now.
game, jumping over each other. I wonder if they realize this is a 3D fighter and there is a foreground in the background.
I've been saying this all night, dog.
All right. Super.
Big. All right, where you got Elijah near
Run
half
up.
life right now.
Oh, my God.
Still a mountain to climb, but we can definitely get up there.
Brian, absolutely ready for these whiff punishes. Misses that one, but you can see
That might be it.
that
Best
is
round.
going to kill. But you can see he's hungry for
Oh,
it.
no, he just barely survives.
Okay, still alive.
No chip kill. Remember, Ryan can still survive. As long as he does not get touched, he's fine.
And can't tardy counter, risking getting traded. He's going to have to make something real happen here. Elijah not willing to
No,
give
takes
anything
it.
up.
Yeah.
Hits him with a cheeky 2K. And you know what?
I
That's
respect it.
absolutely
Yeah.
fine. It's back to set point. Initial
Right.
B, whatever he's been doing to make it work these last 4 or 5 rounds,
Dear.
he's falling out of it. Nice.
All right.
Doesn't get a punish.
That was
No.
that was a great idea. He just didn't account for the crouch. You have to crouch throw if you think they're going to crouch, and everyone's going to crouch by default in this game.
And Elijah's been whiffing all these supers, creating so many opportunities for Initial B to get something, anything. He just needs to take advantage of what he has to the max.
I do think Elijah is not playing at like the footsie's range his character dominates at. He's moving in on Brian a lot more, which is allowing Brian to press on him a lot more. 'Cause
Right.
It's like telegraphing that he's going to get in for like throw or something.
Tense situation. Brian's the first one to run up, actually press a button,
Ooh, gets the
keep
hit,
it
doesn't
in that
convert.
close range. Doesn't want him to play in that mid-range where he can get that low, make that really hard to punish on block. Doesn't want him to get anything cheeky.
Oh, that's big.
Oh, this is going to be huge.
It's not dead, but he's going to have one more scenario after
As
this.
long as he doesn't drop the combo again, he dropped the
Well,
combo
he dropped
again.
the combo again, so
Okay.
Brian gets probably 2 chances then.
Yep. Okay.
I agree.
Whoa!
I agree.
Hit him with the party technique.
All right, that's a lot of damage.
Oh!
It's still a decent amount to overcome. but
60%
the gap is
and
significantly
in-school
lessened.
suspension. Ah! Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
the clash.
Blocks it.
We are
Okay.
being very careful.
Are we gonna run up?
That's not dead.
Oh, no.
One more.
Elijah's
That's
really
it.
fishing
Oh,
with these buttons.
I can't
10
believe
seconds
it.
left.
I don't think he can do. Can he do it in time?
He can make something.
He can make something.
Run up, grab.
5 seconds
something.
left. Oh, he's got the
in
life
the
lead.
lead.
Oh,
my
let's
God,
go.
it's 2-2.
We got a game. All
Brian
right.
has done it again.
With 5 seconds left on the timer.
He's taken a second game off of Elijah. 5 seconds left on the timer, bringing it down to the absolute buzzer beater.
Let's go. Okay.
The buzzer's never been more beaten.
All right. That was. That was the most throw I've ever seen in my life, and he did not go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big whiff, but Elijah did not capitalize off of it. Still getting these hits and converting, though. Elijah looking to take offense a lot more right now.
You can actually see in these situations where Elijah is going for that crouch, that 2P, you can't actually – that's a mid, and he doesn't actually get a launcher off of it. He only is getting that twirl attack, meaning that you can tell whatever Elijah wants the most is either going to be that standing 5P into the launcher or a low. So you know as long as you crouch block, you're going to be fine.
You should be fine,
You just need to get in close range, and you need to
We
make
both
sure
whiffed.
that is insane. One whiffed the crouch throw, and the other one whiffed the high throw. I've never seen something like that in my entire life.
All right, we are on tournament point for Eggy right now. He's currently got a pretty healthy lead against Initial B, but we've seen Brian overcome this before.
Yep. This could, in fact, be the third time in a row that Initial B has clutched victory from the jaws of
big
defeat.
hit.
Big hit. Is Elijah going to drop this super again?
No,
If
I think
so,
he's got it. Yeah.
okay. I think he still has one more interaction left after the next time he gets hit, and he's going to be dead.
Slap.
Anything will actually do.
If Elijah gets the team super, he just wins, I believe.
Yes.
But that's like the only scenario he can kill off of one more hit. And he got hit
And
himself.
he got hit himself. Another 60%. The corporal punishment super. All right, now they're even. Any one of them needs a crazy launcher. And they both understand that. They're playing so patient with each other now.
Oof.
Neither one wanted to risk something crazy. Elijah doing these weird jumps
that's-
when he doesn't
that's
need
dead.
to.
All right, that's round 2 for Brian. Last game, last round on the reset or tournament win.
Elijah getting scared. He was doing so fine standing there and crouch
Yeah.
blocking in neutral when neither of them had an advantage. And by jumping, you're allowing yourself to be opened up to several possibilities that you're not affording your opponent on the exact same side. Or rather, that you're not affording for yourself.
Yeah. Whenever you jump, it is a commitment, even in this game. If you're willing to jump over your opponent, you're giving them the ability to press, to cross under, to just like neutral jump themselves, and you block a button on landing. There's like all kinds of things they can do.
Exactly.
And if your approach isn't good enough, then you are dealing with them. But it seems like we are pretty back and forth on this round right now. Reminder, if Eggy wins, it is the end of the tournament. If Brian wins, however, we're going for a reset into another
for
set.
a reset. And it is possible, even with these air-to-airs, even with these goofy interactions, we can see how the match has progressed in Initial B's favor this entire set.
Oof.
Elijah no longer doing these random low commitments, knowing that they're going to get punished, except for that
Nice
one.
volleyball. I don't know if I agree with jumping all the time for the volleyball unless you're at full screen, but it is working out for him. Very low, one or two more scenarios, and Elijah's got this. But Brian is able to. We've already said it. We've already seen it. Brian's pulled it back from nothing before.
Yep. We've seen him make insane comebacks, but
this might be it. If Elijah can get the full conversion,
that is going
he missed
to
it. He dropped it. It's not over yet. Block. We block. He's got it.
Blocked that.
Oh,
no,
he didn't punish.
he doesn't punish.
What the hell? All right.
It is still anyone's game.
Power
It's
bomb.
still anyone's game.
10 seconds left.
Oh, 10 seconds. It's getting rough.
I-
Okay, put him in a situation. Keep putting him in situations.
I agree. I agree with the jump. Let's go.
Oh!
Eggy takes it. The grand Eggy is your champion.
He
of
is your Project Justice.
Project Justice.
Gamers on the edge.
He will receive the
monthly.
coveted prize of $20 and a free month's venue.